Hello everybody, it's Whip and Chat time. Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's video of uendi and upendi. So last time we got up to this section here. I'm going to try and brush that across. It'd be really cool if we can link up this area to that, but we've got a bit of filling to do. I have now ascertained that this is the number 5, so this will go up to here in that slot. So I think we'll do some touching up first on the bits that we've missed with this yellowy colour. And okay, that doesn't go very well with the green, but we'll go and put all that in, because there is not an S on here, so it has to be the number 5, because number 8 is the only other colour that's a lie, and then you've got an A where it's just about here, so this has to be number 5 because there's no S. So yeah, I've assumed that that is that, so we'll get a bit more. I don't want to spend too much time on patching up because obviously it's the 31st tomorrow, the last day of the zoo theme. Oh my god, I can't believe it, but no one yet has guessed what the next theme is. We've had a couple of suggestions of Halloween. We've had what did Lazy Retired Granny say? I think she said Halloween as well. Kathy said Halloween. It is not Halloween, so if you want to guess what it could be, then you need to guess by the 31st. Whoever wins will win themselves a £10 Amazon gift card. And yeah, so I can't wait. I don't think personally anyone's gonna get it. It's quite difficult to guess what it is because it's not a theme I usually do. So there's a clue. But yeah, so okay, so we've done a bit of touching up there. Let's do a bit of where we need to work on now. So we're going to do a bit of this area. Oh, there's a little 5 there. I've just missed that one, so let's pop that one in. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? So yeah, it's quite nice with this new theme because this was filmed in 2023 and totally forgot to upload it. It's only because I was going through a video that I was trying to find, and I was like, oh my god, I did not upload that. So yeah, it's gonna be, I think it will surprise some of you. So yeah, we'll leave it there because I'm gonna give too much away otherwise. But can you believe it's September in what, 3 days? Alexa, what's today?
It's Saturday the 30th of August.
Yeah, so the 30th. Today, what have I been doing today? I think what we'll do is we'll start off with a weather forecast here today because it's a little bit nice and sunny today. Really nice weather. Yesterday we had like rain and thundering and all sorts going on. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today, please, love?
In Braintree, it's 20 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect clouds and showers with a high of 20 degrees and a low of 13 degrees.
So I'm just trying to find my number 6 drill. CG4, come on, number 6. There we go, that's that one. I've got no room whatsoever at the moment because I've got too many trays out. So right, so I can't even remember what she said. Alexa, can you repeat that please? I got distracted with drills. So Alexa, what's the weather forecast please, love?
In Braintree, it's 20 degrees Celsius with partly sunny skies. Today, you can expect clouds and showers with a high of 20 degrees and a low of 13 degrees.
Now I'm not going to be multi-placing as much today because I don't know what I've done with my multiplacer. I did find this pen which I forgot I had, but I need to swap the ends out because one's got this placer and then the other one's got that. It's like a multi-placer pen. But when I was watching, I think it was Linda's channel, she came out with this really gorgeous blue pen. I think it was when she was showing me her pens on the channel, and it must have been on a live, I think, because she was showing all the different pens, and I thought, oh my god, I've got one like that, and it was in my double pencil case. So I've got a pencil case that's basically got like 2 different zips, so you've got like an extra compartment. So yeah, Right, so we've got the weather out of the way. So what did I do today? Well, last night, after my marathon of going around Witham, Chelmsford, Colchester, I was pooped. Like, literally pooped. So I've never gone to sleep at like 12:30, and I'm playing my Just Play, and I can feel my eyes closing, and I had 4 more levels to do. 4 more levels, and I thought, oh, I've got enough time, because it was like the new cycle started, so I've got till like 4 in the afternoon, and I've just finished them levels, and I got 90p on that one. I was well happy. Like, it's the highest I've ever paid out so far. Well, tell a lie, £1.60 but that was ages ago. But weekends are really sort of crap for payouts, so that was pretty good. But I was like, I can't do it anymore. I need my sleep. And yeah, I never go to bed that early, so all that travelling and all that walking around must have really knackered me out. So yeah, I've been looking at the videos today, and it's a lot. My camera was nothing when I was filming inside B&M's. It was stop start, and I need to sit down and edit it because I'm gonna have to like stitch all the video together. So that's gonna take some time now. So yeah, was very tired last night, had an early night, got up. I planned to get up at 8 o'clock because on a weekend, while I do like to have a lie-in, my lie-ins are normally on Sunday, but I knew that I wanted to get as much, you know, diamond painted as possible on this. But that sort of went out the window because my body was still tired, and I didn't get up till gone 11. So it's my body trying to tell me, like, you need more sleep. Like, sleep is so important to your health. You need sleep, at least probably 8 hours sleep. So yeah, so anyway, I get up, alarm goes off at 8 o'clock, and I'm like, no, I need more sleep. So then I was like, I'll just have 5 more minutes. That turned into an hour, and didn't get up to 11. And so after that, I was like, right, I need to get up, because I didn't want to get up, but I just needed to get up and get on with the day. So I had a cup of tea, and had me, I'd bought some ring donuts last night, you know, the ones with the ice on. Well, they put some near the checkout for £1.15. So I thought that was quite handy. It's quite naughty, really, because they know you're going to probably pick some up, so that's why they put them there. And bought some of them. Needed to get some more toothpaste, so I got some of that. Got some lemonades, and then I got some beans, and what was the other thing I bought? Something else I bought. Toilet roll, that's the other one, of all things. Because today is movie night, and when you see what I got in B&M's, oh my god, like, oh, I can't wait to dive into them tonight. So yeah, so yeah, I had my cup of tea, and then once I finished that, I was sorting out some editing for my video, because this B&M haul video is taking forever because there's multiple different videos that's got to be stitched. And I thought, right, I'll drink my tea and then I'll head off to the bottle bank, because I had to go to the bottle bank and drop some bottles off, because yesterday I fancied a Heineken. I got off the train at Sainsbury's. That made no sense. I got off the train, then walked to Sainsbury's, and I really fancied a nice cold pint, and so I got Heineken, which I really like Heineken. It's quite a nice drink. And then that was yesterday, so I got in and basically I tried to get some YouTube done, and my body was not having it. I was just tired, so I just had my dinner, had that, and then just took an early night. I just was not. So maybe that's what I need to do, travel more, and then it will make me tired more. I didn't think, like, considering I was on the train most of the time, because both areas where I go, you come out the train station and the shops are there, so I didn't feel like I did that much walking. But when you see this road, oh my god, like, it's the longest ever road, Caldray Avenue, and oh my god, like, I felt like the road never ended. It was so long. And we have a road over here in Braintree called Coggeshall Road, and that road is like the world's longest road. I don't know if it is, but it just feels like it never ever ends. Like every time someone mentions Coggeshall Road, they're like, that's a long road. And there's supposed to be like a Tesco up there called Mark's Farm, I think it's called, which I want to go to, but the amount of walking you have to do to get there probably take me an hour and a half. So yeah, so I went to the bot bank, dropped them off, and then last night, literally, I listed something for sale and it sold with it. Like, I had about probably 9-10 people favourite it, and it sold within minutes. So I had someone come through with a stupid offer, which was like £4, and I was like, I'm not accepting £4. Like, it cost me like a few pence to buy it, and I want to make a profit on it. So yeah, I was like, well, a few pound, but I wanted to make a profit on it. So like, or they try and, like, you list it for say like a £5 and they try and bait you down to £4.50. Like, I'm not having that. So yeah, I thought I'll leave that because this seems to be quite popular. So let's see if we get any other offers. If we don't, then I'll just keep it at my price. I'm not gonna take lower for it. So anyway, about 10 minutes after, someone bought it for the price that I wanted it, which was like result profit, excellent. So I wrapped that up, and I was going to post it that night because I tend to post things right up to 11 o'clock because I live quite close to it. So I don't mind going out at like 11 o'clock at night and posting it to get it out of the way, because then if you do it like that, the driver can pick it up there and then. But I was like, I can't be bothered. So I did it this morning after the bot bank. Now it's sort of like midday, so I could have missed the driver pickup, which of course delays it, you know, getting picked up, and then obviously delays it even more for me when I want to get my money for it, you know. So got that done, and then obviously that's when I went to Sainsbury's and got my shopping that I needed for today. I'm gonna have chips, beans, and they're like these little chicken steak things that you get from Birdseye, the crispy steak chicken things. You get 2 in a pack for normally £1, or you get the southern fried ones. So I'm gonna have that, and obviously my movie and stuff. And then I thought, what should I have for lunch, because I didn't really have anything in for lunch. So I thought, you know what, rather than make a sandwich yourself, I'm going to zoom round to Greggs and get one of their meal deals. So I had the chicken tandoori, and oh my god, chicken tandoori is so nice. Like, oh. So I had that, and the Wi-Fi in the Greggs was taking ages to load. So I was like, can I leave that and come back, say, in 5 minutes, because I'll have to go out the shop for the Wi-Fi to pick up, because it was just not having it. It was going man. And she said, well, what I'll do is I'll keep it here for you. If you want to step outside the door and sort it out, that's where you'll get Wi-Fi signal. So I did that, and then the signal was working. So I went back in there and bought it. So I had chicken tandoori sub with, because it's called like a sub, with Fanta Twist. So love that drink. And then I had, I really fancied a cake, which I know I shouldn't be doing, but you know, I think I don't understand Greggs meal deals, because they only give you a drink and a wrap, bap or whatever it is. Now, I'm not being funny, but you should be able to have crisps. I don't know, I think that's the only shop I know that don't give you crisps with it. So anyway, I did that, but I knew that I had crisps from home, because I've recently got onto these really nice tortilla chips, and they're made by Sainsbury's, and they're called Sainsbury's tortilla chips cool, and they're so good. And so I went for that, and so I didn't bother with the crisps. And then I really fancied a cake, so I went for a pink jammy donut. And as per usual, the typical norm with Greggs, you get home, and as you open the paper bag, all the icing is stuck to the bag. I don't understand why they put it in a paper bag. So, you know, so yeah, I had basically a donut with no icing, and the jam tasted really weird. It was like all lumpy, and I didn't understand why it was like that. But pink jammy donuts from there beautiful. They're actually better than, you know, I think the nearest one to that would be Morrison's. Morrison's donuts are absolutely gorgeous because they use raspberry jam, and most places nowadays just use the strawberry and stuff. So yeah, I did that, and then I came home, because before that I went to the bottle bank, then I put the parcel in the locker for the customer, and then I went to Sainsbury's, then Greggs. And then I came home and I've been watching a documentary. You know that actress that played, I can't remember what she played, but she played the teacher that had the mandrakes. And her name is Miriam Margolyes. And she's been doing a series where she goes travelling to New Zealand. And it's been really cool to watch. So I've been watching that because apparently her upcoming movie, she plays a nun. So you actually saw her like go to churches and stuff, and then visit all sorts of different areas around New Zealand. And then she went to someone's house and had some tea while she was the lady was doing pavlovas, because apparently this woman who owns this house gets a lot of requests for pavlovas. So yeah, very, very good. I've really enjoyed that. And then a couple of days ago, they've announced that Mrs. Brown's Boys has been axed. So apparently, I think they said October it's going to be stopped. But like, what is wrong with that? That's like so funny. It's such a brilliant show, and they want to axe it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing this morning. And so I'm going to do this. I've done some washing this morning. I need to put another load on, and then I think I'll whack some music on and start to try and find these Harambe drills, because I want movie night sort of like, it's going to take like the 7 o'clock EastEnders slot, so because it's not on the Saturdays, and Saturdays TV at the moment is so damn boring. There's nothing on. Now, yesterday when I was walking home in Witham, because I came off Colchester and went to my mum's to pick up something, and I got her some chocolate Brazil nuts covered in yogurt, and she really liked them. And as I was walking back, I don't know if I've told you this, but there's been a horse in this field, and the field is next to Chipping Hill in Witham, and we haven't had horses in that field for about 20 years. So the other day I noticed it, and I thought, this doesn't look right. Like, there's this random horse, it's got hay, it's got water, there's no stable, there's a river running by it, and I thought, oh, I don't know about this. So I was doing some digging around, and it turns out, because at first I thought it was abandoned, so I was like, oh my god, what do we do? And it turns out, after a bit of digging around, there's this owner that owns it, and apparently they've just got the contract to rent that land, but apparently they're supposed to be putting a Shetland pony with it as well. But when you look further into the field, there is trees that block the river behind it, so it can't fall in. So you got the trees there and the river, so it's not going to fall in. But she is a lovely, lovely horse, and I'm not sure what her name is. I don't know if the owner wants to give the name, because obviously it can encourage them to sort of like call it and then it will come over. But sometimes it's right up near the bridge bit, and then sometimes it goes right down to where the gate is. But she is lovely. So yeah, it sort of put my mind at ease knowing that she's not abandoned, because at first I was like, oh my god, like, do we call the RSPCA or what? Because it's very unusual to see a field in there now, because no one's, like, it's been empty for God knows, probably about 20 years. And I've always wondered what actually was in there, because there's always been like this metal gate, but it's never ever seems to be used. And then it's now a horse field, so I hope that she's there for many years. I don't know if it's just a temporary sort of home for her, or whether they intend to rent it, you know, forever. Be nice if they could, or what, but it's just so nice to see horses again in that field, you know. So yeah, that was that. And I checked my bank earlier to see whether my Temu refund went in, because yesterday I picked up a tray. Well, it was a tray, but I got told it was a painting and like charged me 60p for a plastic tray. Like, I can't believe it. All I'm gonna say is just watch what you buy on Temu, because this is not the first time this has happened. I've had 2 things where they've been listed as like, oh, it could be a diamond painting, and you get it and it's completely different. And at one point, very early on when Temu started, I had an item that I was waiting for, got it, and I had face masks in there, and I was like, that's not what I ordered. So I don't know how on earth they got that mixed up. But yeah, just be careful what you buy, because some of the things that's on there, you're buying something and it's not that item, which I think is really, really misleading. So yeah, you just got to be careful with you know, what you buy and stuff. So let's have a look here. What is that? Can I just double check? That's H. Yeah, so this is H. I thought it was darker than that, but I'm just going to do a little bit of filling here. Now, tomorrow, obviously, we know is the last day of August, thank God, because I feel like this month has been so long. It's just dragged and dragged and dragged. Like, I don't know why, but I just feel like this has been the longest ever month. Does anyone else feel like that? So tomorrow, what I tend to do is, if we've not really made much progress, I tend to put for the last day 4 sessions in. So what I intend to do tomorrow is, providing I can get some film today, because obviously I'm working on other projects. I've got laundry to do, I've got housework to do, and trying to do this as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 sessions up just for tomorrow. And then obviously next week it goes back into normal. There won't be any extra shows. The only time I put extra shows in is if we're like trying to push it to try and get it complete before, you know, the end of the thing. There may be a live tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, because I need to check how much streaming hours I've got, because on the free package you only get like 15 hours, and I don't think I've used 15. I've got like 1 hour, and I'm sure I've only done 2 streams this month. I can't remember. So yeah, it'd probably be like 10, 3, 7, and then 10, or it might be 10, 7. Just actually, that's not going to work, because that'll be the 1st of September. I can't do an like early hours one. So what we'll do is, yeah, probably 10, 3, 7, and 10. So 10 in the morning, 10 at night, you know. Right, 7. Yeah, it's very sort of warmish again today, so I'm just so like glad I've got Colchester done, I've got Chelmsford done. And the sister rang me and said, are you doing anything Wednesday? And I said, well, I haven't really got anything on Wednesday apart from work and stuff. And she said, could you, because she's got to wait for someone to babysit, so she's got to finish work and then obviously hang around in Chelmsford till 7. So I said, yeah, okay, I'll, you know, come, and I'm going to meet you at, because she said, like, we could walk around the shops just to kill some time, because obviously she can't go anywhere till 7, and she don't want to come all the way home and then go all the way back again, which is understandable. And so yeah, she asked me if I was free to do anything, or free to meet up for some shopping, and I said, yeah, I'll finish work and then meet you instead of going home. I'll meet you at where she works at the nursery, and we'll go into the town and go through some shops. I mean, I might do a click and collect with the range, and then get some things, because I although I've got labels, they go so quick, so I need to get them. I still cannot believe I went all that way purposely for them and just didn't think about the labels. I think because there was so much, obviously, diamond paint in there. It's very hit and miss. Like sometimes I'll go and there's like loads of stuff, and then sometimes it's like one or two things that are new and then I pick them up. But I was very interested in that needle patch pillar thing, so I might have a closer look at that. But I love that autumn flowers one, you know, the one that was next to that big 40 times 50 Halloween picture. I really like that. It's so colourful, but it's like having to take it home. But I also need, if they've got another 16 litre storage box, I'll try and get one, because I need, what's lovely about carrying them 16 boxes is with the 16 litres you can actually put the 9 litres in that box and put the lid on, so you can carry 2 boxes in one, which is pretty good. Now my preference is always to get the 16 litres because they hold more, but they sell so quick and then you ended up with 9 litres. So yeah, if they've got some of them, I mean this box came from Colchester because Chelmsford didn't have any, only the small ones, so I don't, you know, care where it is. If I need that box I will go to every store if I have to get it. Now I could have ordered it, but last time I ordered a box the whole of the bottom of it was smashed open, because on the camera when you looked back on the Ring doorbell, he chucked it over the fence, and of course that had a candle in it, and when it's hit the floor it's smashed a hole in it. So where possible I tried to go to the actual shop and pick it up, because the thing is when you're working at the warehouse and you're picking and packing, they just pick it up and put it in the box. So with going to the shop you can see if there's any marks on it, you can see if there's like any damage before you buy it, rather than have to go through the hassle of having to return it. And remember, when you return an item it should be of no inconvenience to you. So if the shop was like, oh, you need to arrange the postage, no, under the Consumer Rights Act you have to provide that service. So yeah, so yeah, it's been pretty busy today really. Don't really fancy anything for dinner really. I've filled myself up with this sandwich, and today I was really good. I didn't get any biscuits, so no chocolate. I think the only cheapest bar of chocolate at the moment is Aero. So right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the end of this line, I'm going to have a bit of coffee, then I want to do a little bit more patching up here just to try and make it a bit even there. Oh, the coffee's got stuck. Oh my god, I need to tell you something. You know this cup that I've got, this little football cup, I'm sure it was B&M Colchester. They're doing that with like a pair of socks in it, and I was like, no way, that's so cool. Like, how cool is that? So I can get another one, because I actually got that from the pound shop. And you know the wax melt thing that I showed Linda, they're doing a set where you get the actual burner thing and the 6 wax melts, $1.99 for both. So you get the burner and the wax. Now that is a bargain. But yeah, thanks for everyone as well that's told me when fall is, you know, autumn, because I've put that on the calendar now. So apparently it's the 22nd of September, so that's interesting. So I can't say for sure, but this will probably be the last episode of the Giraffes until whenever we do the zoo theme again, because we've also got to try, we need to keep it rotating so that all animals are getting a choice. But guess what's happening at 3 o'clock tonight? You will get the beautiful Emily the Sloth is back at 3 AM. So yeah, right, I was actually thinking, because it's Sunday tomorrow, so I could do a 3 o'clock, but I don't even know if I'd be awake by then. If Can you imagine, like, hey, I'm just going to get out my bed at 3 a.m. in the morning and start a live and then go back to bed at 4? Like, no, I can't do that. It's too late for me. Do 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 do. Your journey has only begun. I really, really want to do Rafiki the monkey from The Lion King. Like, I think that, oh my God, I have found, you're not going to believe this, I have found, I'm not very, like, keen on Wizard of Oz. Especially, what's that other one, Return to Oz? If anyone has seen Return to Oz, oh my God, that is the most weirdest program ever. They have monkeys that drive along on their hands are wheels, and then I think there's this like witch thing that changes her head every, like, you actually see her take her head off and put the other one on. Then there's like, I think it's a reindeer that's made out of a bed. But the best feature of all is the little cute Tin Man. In the scene, he's all rusted and they see him in this room and then they get him working again. But apparently if the witch sees them alive, they freeze her or something, which that happened with Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Because I think when Medusa looks into their eyes, they freeze. And again, Narnia does that. The Chronicles of Narnia, the White Witch will freeze them, you know. Oh, no, 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 Mike, no. Oh, hang on a minute, we're going a little bit wrong here. Oh, what's happened here? But you see every day, la, da, 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 da. Oh, how many have I done like that? Please don't. Oh. What's happened here? F, F. That's an F. That's wrong. No, it's not. That's a 5. That's fine. Oh dear, how have I done this? Like, wow. I'm sure I've done that wrong, but let's just try and correct this a minute. It just goes to show I can't multitask. But you see every day, la 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 la. Got that song and it comes from The Lion King. And it's called You Are One, You Are I. We are like the earth and sky, one family under the sun. But anyway. So yeah, I was pretty annoyed yesterday with Temu with that tray. Like, all that weight for a epoxy tray. Seriously. And it definitely said it was a painting. So, what the hell? Right, so let's do a bit of R, because there's R filling through here as well. So we'll do a little bit more of R. And then once we get down to this bit, I'm going to go back over to this square. Just trying to get a little bit more filled as much as we can here. So yeah, what I'll do is I think we're going Wednesday, but she said don't buy the train ticket yet because it's subject to change. So if you get like just a normal return, you can't change it. They are doing these new tickets called flexi tickets where you buy it but then you choose when you want to use it, which I think is pretty good. But I don't think you can just get the one. You have to buy it like 8 at a time, which I think is ridiculous, but there you go. Right, so I'm going to say we'll leave that there actually, because when we cross over we can do that section then. So yeah, we'll do that there. Oh my God, look at this. If only they could have had that. Look, that says CRCK. Couldn't they have put that A there and have crack? So you can crack the egg open, you know? Oh my God, that's funny. I've been looking at that cowboy boot against that and I'm eager to get into it. So I do actually fancy like painting today. I'm in a painting mood, but this is, I have to do with what needs priority first, which is this, because we need this for tonight's video. I phoned my mum earlier and see if they found the spider that ran under the seat. You know, I was telling you that this spider was crawling up Timmy's tank, and I had to try and get rid of it because I was just scared that it would go in the tank. Like, you don't know if it's poisonous or anything, but they've not found it. So my sister screams, she hates the things. So, oh my god, like, no, cannot stand them. But yeah, it'd be funny if they sat on the sofa and then it comes crawling out, because it's not just like a small spider, it's like the big house spiders you get, them big black ones. They're horrible, so big, and they run so quick. But I was reading up, apparently they can hear, they don't have ears, they have special legs that they can hear through their leg, which is, sounds really weird, but apparently they hear through their legs. So, and that's how they detect like females and stuff, because I'm sure I was reading they give off like a scent or something. So yeah, this desk needs a major, do you know what, every time I tidy up it gets cluttered again. Like, I give up. Oh dear. This, I mean, this could actually be mother and daughter, you know, because this this giraffe looks really big, and then this one looks really small, so maybe it's like a mum and daughter. Or it could be like a male and a female. Let's just see. Alexa, is the male bigger than the female giraffe? Alexa,
Georgia.
Is the male giraffe bigger than the female giraffe? Alexa, is the male giraffe bigger than the female giraffe?
From wikipedia.org. Fully grown giraffes stand 4.3 to 5.7 meters, 14 to 19 feet tall, with males taller than females.
Just as I thought. Yeah, they had this lovely giraffe at Longley. If you ever watch Animal Park on TV, there was this lovely giraffe called Thorn, and I think they're called bulls when they're like the dominant male. But apparently he was having ill health or something, whether it was arthritis, but he was quite ill, and they made the difficult decision to put him to sleep. But I completely disagree with that. Like, why do you have to put an animal to sleep just because they're in pain? There is medication that can resolve that. You know, why just kill an animal? Like, it's not killing, but, you know, why just, like, put them to sleep because you're giving up on that animal? Like, I would do everything in my power to make sure that I could try and help that animal to the best of my ability, so that they're not in pain. But I think, and then they go, what really irritates me is when they go, oh, the kindest thing to do is to put them to sleep. How in the world is that the kindest thing to do? Like, seriously, like, no, it's not the kindest thing to do to put them to sleep. That's not being kind, is it? Like, you're basically stopping an animal's life because you basically can't do anything else for that animal. Yes, okay, you don't want to see the animal live in pain, but I can't see how that's the kindest thing to do. So I feel like I'm having a rant. I don't actually know if I am or not, but right. I blame Linda for that, because Linda over at Lace Retired Granny, she did, I can't remember what show it was on, but she used to go, and that's where I get it from. Or was it the commercial? One of the two. But I want to see you doing Temu hauls, Linda. You don't do them, because she was saying that she's different, like she doesn't like to do Temu, but you should do them. Like, it'd be fun. You love ordering, so oh my god, yeah. Linda got yesterday. She did this unboxing of this lady that she bought it from, and yeah, it looks really nice. But I love, what's this thing going on with DAC at the moment where they're coming in like this long blocks thing, because people are using them to stack their drills, I think, like in bags and stuff. Seen a couple of my American viewers do that. What have I done with the fool? That's J. La 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 la. I don't know where the fool is. It's on my shelf. There we go. G, and what's that one? That's I. Ooh la la, what is this? Ooh la la. Okay, interesting. I don't know what that one is. Right, number 4. We got number 8. Go and close the gates. Something's just flashed up. I don't know what that was, but yeah, Messenger again. Oh. Right, let's have a bit of a boogie. Boogie on the dance floor. You better not kill the grooves, DJ. There's murder on the dance floor. I love that song. And the one that goes, you've always been a dead. It's called Hypnotized. La 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 la. Can you see the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? I've seen this, when I was at the Bolt Bank, I've seen this park called the Country Park or something, and loads of people seem to walk through it, but I've never really been up there, so it's not like a park where, I don't think they have like a play area for the kids and stuff, but it just seems like a normal sort of country park with, you know, like benches, trees, that sort of thing. So, and the signpost says that rain, you know, I've been talking about going to this forgotten locomotive thing. There's like a locomotive in Rain Station that's been turned into like a museum thing, and on the sign it says 20 minutes. Now I don't know if that's 20 minutes walk or whether it means 20 minutes on a car. So, and it's in the same direction as the park, so the park's here and then the signpost is like that. So I'm thinking that maybe that park leads at the other end to Rain, maybe, because there's another park called John Ray and that is this side. So we're gonna have to go up there one day and see whether we can find that. Okay, let's get number in next. I found my S up here, so let me get, actually that's not S, we'll do that next time then. I need a drink, I'm getting parched. Oh. Why is coffee so good? Like Linda, when she does her live, she always says like coffee creamer. Sounds so nice. And yesterday I forgot to tell you guys that in Tesco's, when I was getting my coffee, they had this thing called a pumpkin spice Starbucks thing. But I think they're the little capsules that you put in the coffee machine, and I so want a coffee machine. Like the amount of coffee I drink, I want a coffee machine. And I've seen all over TikTok, I want that Ninja ice cream maker machine. I really like that, but I think it's like 400 quid something, like for an ice cream machine. Like, just why? I just need a coffee. I got my air fryer, I just need a coffee machine now. But there's really, like, some are just your basic coffee machine, you put the cup under and it pours it out, but then some have like this little turn stick thing. So yeah, There was a lady on TikTok that had a really posh one, which I think was a Ninja, and there's a compartment, like the edge of the machine is there, but this flips out and you can put your like utensils in the side of it, and then it shuts under the machine and it's like it's hidden. But the thing is, I would forget like it's in there. How long have we been doing? Oh, yee! 45 minutes already. Bloody hell, we've done hardly none, I don't think. I mean, we have, but it don't feel like... I feel like we're stuck here all the time. We need to move. Yeah, I'm probably going to make a start of kitting up some of my new items that I started yesterday. So I've literally got, at the moment, this is an appeal, guys. Look, I've got 5 trays. I need trays, people. Please, 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 if you have any spare trays at the moment, we've got all at full capacity at the moment. If you've got any spare trays, you don't want them, they're cluttering up your house, please, 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 list them on Vinted. Let me know your members page. If you want to sell me some, you know, again, list it on Vinted. Or some people like to get in touch and then they'll email me and say, look, we've got some trays, I'd like to send you them. If you do, then get in touch and I can give you the impost locker. But I desperately, I need probably about 500 more trays. Like, I'm not joking, like oh Jesus. Right, that's it. I'm gonna have to use my inhaler after this. Because I said that this inhaler thing, I don't have to use it constantly. It's only when, like, as and when I need it, because it's like a reliever. So I think that one's running out, so I might have to put an order in with Pharmacy to You. Get another one ordered, because they said to only order it as and when. It doesn't last very long either. It's like this tiny fat tube, and yet it doesn't seem to last. So yeah, Wednesday I'll be back in Chelmsford, so might do another com shop with me. But normally, the thing is, I used to do it like every week or so, but then I found that I was just filming the same thing because nothing could change. That's why I've moved Come Shop With Me to sort of like every month, or perhaps every 3 weeks, just to give it time to sort of like give us new items. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll end this line and then we'll call that a session, because there's no point starting up here if we've only got like 10 minutes or so. So yeah, we'll do that. But it's going to be exciting, this one. I just want to see this joint up, and I need the S drill, so I need to have a look at where that's going. Because I've got this one up here, but I can't work out if that's a C or an S, because the C is blue and it's not number 5. Because that's a yellow. So what is this? I can't see that being a brown, because that looks grey, but it could very well be our missing colour, people. So yeah. And you know, I didn't find this in the range either. So I'm so want to get into my Halloween coasters, or fall coasters. Perhaps that's what you know what we should do, a Halloween said it again, a autumn theme. All to do with leaves and trees. And do you know, the best feeling ever is when trees have dropped their leaves and you walk through and you're walking all on these crunchy leaves. Oh yes, I love that. Sound like Churchill when he used to go, there used to be like this advert with this bobbly dog and his head would move and he used to go, oh yes. And you know the one that goes, go compare. I've always wanted one of them meerkats, but apparently you have to get car insurance to get them. But people do sell them. But yeah. Right. Where's Mickey gone? I think I'll tidy this desk after while this is uploading as well. So, it's so compact. I need to check the TV as well, because I need to see what films we've got on ITV2, see if there's any ones worth recording. We had a really good one the last couple of weeks. I have picked up though, ITV2 tend to copy the same as this week, so they have 2 cycles. So whatever's on this week, you'll see again the next week, and then they change it. I think it's because there's like so much on that they know people are going to want to watch the programs on the other channels, so they just do it so that you can see it again. But there can be like really crap weeks as well, but I don't know what's on offer. I wanted to watch Skyfall, which is a James Bond film, but it was crashing, saying that I had too many recordings, so maybe they might put that back on. At the sky fall and it crumbles, we just stand tall, let it all together at skyfall. As you can tell, I love singing. Oh my god. Do you know, I've actually wanted to go on The Voice, but I just don't have the confidence to do it. Like, I would get like probably offended if like the judges didn't turn round, like, because that must be so upsetting for the contestants. You know, you've gone all that way and they've not turned round on you, and you feel like, you know, you've wasted your trip. But when they turn around and they actually do it, and you're like, yes, I'm through. But some are so good and they go quick, and you can hear them in the wings going, quick, go, press it, press it, press it. And then right at the end, they're like, some of the judges are like, oh man, I should have pressed that. At skyfall, la 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 la. Number 4. Right, let's pop these. Aha! That's where you are. Up there. So let's pop these drills up here now, because obviously I'm going to be working on Emily the Sloppy. So we'll do that. Do you know what I found the other day? I found this and I forgot I bought it. I don't even know if I actually showed it, but it's got ho ho ho, I'm a gong. I don't actually remember buying that, but I bought it last year and totally forgot. It's only because I was clearing up the desk and I was like, no way! It was shoved behind the books. But that's where we'll leave it today, guys. Let's have our rollage. 3, 2, 1, rolling. La, la. Oh, actually, yabba dabba do. I'll cut this bit off next time, because as you see, it can't stick to nothing. So for now, we'll just lobble it. So yeah, this will, as I say, it's hard to say because I don't know what will feature tomorrow, but this might possibly be the last of uendi and upendi. So yeah, I don't know, we might squeeze in another one, but we're definitely doing the sloth, so this will be up soon. Sloth's coming your way at 3 AM in the morning, early hours of Sunday morning, and then obviously you'll have a video at 7, 10, 3 and 10. So 7, 10, 3 and 10. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. As I say, I am trying to get this link, but I can't locate it on the website. If you can, and you can get the link, and you know, you want to buy this, fantastic, but I can't get hold of it. But anyway, absolutely loving how this is turning out. Nice to see more leaves and the, you know, the cloud and the sky. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you for watching. Please remember to do all them YouTubey things, like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.